Hello and welcome to India Top Doctor. Today we will talk about the role of patents and IP in business and building Atmanirbhar Bharat. And for that, we would like to invite Ms. Chesta Sharma, the Indian Institute of Patent and Trademark IIPTA by Chesta Sharma. IIPTA is a global platform for intellectual property services and education. They have the expertise to mine patient data and make sure you efficiently get the critical information you need. They help you extract relevant business intelligence from patent data. They create reports with competitive intelligence data, which can put you ahead of the technology curve. So what are we waiting for? Let's invite her. So welcome to India Top Doctor, ma'am. As you know, today we'll be talking about the role of patents and IP in business and building Atmanirbhar Bharat. So my first question is, what is the role of patents and intellectual property rights in business?
So every business has a lot of intellectual property assets. For example, let's say with the name of, if we start with the name of the company, let's say the name of the company is Dabur or Ranbaxy or GlaxoSmithKline. So name of the company itself is a trademark, which is its identity in the market by which the customers are able to identify that. Second, coming down to the products or the solution which any company is offering. So all these solutions and the unique product which company is offering has some kind of technology or some kind of design or some kind of material, or let's say if it's an app, there's a copyrighted material behind that. If it is a certain kind of design as a product, then that is an intellectual property. And if there's a product, there's a technology, then there's a patent behind that. So all these things contribute to the intellectual asset of the company, which drives profit, which drives business for the company.
All right. And why is IP so important in the business world?
So first of all, IP is so important because that is an intangible asset, which, for example, you must have heard the term that this is a brand value. So this particular brand has this much value or valuation in the market, right? So with the brand name, people are able to identify. So with the McDonald's, with KFC, so people are able to identify, okay, this is a brand. There can be n number of burgers in the town, but people identify, okay, this is a McDonald's, this is a brand, and they will go for a particular brand. So any company, smaller, big, medium size, startup, or any MNC has a certain brand value, which gives its competitive edge in the market. Second is that if company is investing a lot of money, for example, if I talk about pharma or healthcare sector, if company is investing a lot of money in developing certain kind of product, pharmaceutical product, or a machine, or any healthcare application, mobile application, or digital health, or we have been hearing about role of artificial intelligence in healthcare. So all these technologies are patented, and all these technologies are important for the company because that gives a competitive edge, that gives its USP in how it is going to operate in the market. And whenever the company is like being acquired, or if any startup is trying to raise fund for its technology or product, then the intellectual property plays a very important role in its overall valuation.
All right. So we talked about intellectual property. How do patents affect business? If you could tell us about that.
Patents affect business that if I am having a unique technology and I have a product which is based on unique technology and it is patented, then I have an exclusive right as a company over the period of 20 years to that only I will manufacture it, only I will distribute it, or if I have to license it, I have a monopoly over it in the market. So no other competitor can copy my product without taking my permission. Right. So that gives it important, that makes it more important for a business that I have exclusivity. And if I have a good product, then nobody else can take it. For example, even in the case of COVID vaccine, certain companies have a patent over that. Only some companies were able to manufacture and distribute it. So that gives them exclusivity in the market, and that gives them a certain edge in the market to operate.
All right. And how do IP and patents both protect one's product?
So in if I talk about any product, let's say I talk about a drug for Alzheimer's, right? So if that particular drug has a lot of IP, first of all, there's a name of the product, right? So that is a trademark. For example, Covaxin. Every COVID vaccine has a unique name, so that is a trademark. Then there's a technology behind any kind of vaccine or a drug. For example, if I take an example of COVID vaccines, Moderna also produced a vaccine. Bharat Biotech also produced vaccine, but all these vaccine, they were functioning in a different format. One was functioning in a messenger RNA format, one was attenuated virus. So they were vaccines, both were effective, but both has a different pathway or different technology behind that. So all this technology is again patented of these companies, which gives them a uniqueness in their business and which gives them edge in the market. And also, if it's a public listed company and if company is coming up with the unique patents, then definitely the stock prices are going to be higher if for a public listed company, or if any company is trying to like raise fund. If it's a startup, then again its technology gives a better funding deal in the market by any kind of investor.
Right, absolutely right, ma'am. And can you tell us that is there any role of intellectual property in order to protect the rights of investors?
Investors, yes. Investors, whenever they are investing in any type of company, so they have to carefully look at what they are investing into. Of course, what is a brand name? Is it trademark protected? Is it something which is unique? And second is the intellectual property in terms of technology. If an investor is investing, let's say, in AI based product, then you have to see that they have a certain patent over that technology, so that if investor is putting money in the technology, so that is fully patented. And second is it is free to operate in the market. Free to operate means that if that products come out in the market, there should be no infringement suit, and the investor money should be 100% protected. So I talk to a lot of investors. They generally invest on, okay, they see, okay, this is a technology the company has built, but they have to see beyond that. They have to every investor must do a technology audit before investing in any type of tech company, be it any sector, be it health tech, be it education tech, be it any electronics industry, be it a computer company. So every investor must do a technology audit in which they have to understand that technology is not only developed by the company in which they're investing, but it is also free to operate. It is risk free. It is going to last for next 20 years, which will give them competitive edge. And there should be no danger of any infringement suit when the product is launched in the market. So there's a movie on Netflix, very famous movie, The Social Network, which is a movie of Facebook being in the intellectual property dispute. So this has become more important nowadays, because the company is especially startups in which investors are putting money, are based on a unique technology. So the technology audit is a must for any kind of investor to do that. And definitely I work with a lot of investors and I do their technology audit and give them a SWOT analysis, that is strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threats, that needs to be identified very carefully before putting in money.
Okay, so we really had a deep insight on all of this information. As a successful entrepreneur, what is your take on Atmanirbhar Bharat?
Atmanirbhar Bharat. So I see that we are in the line of becoming Atmanirbhar Bharat. A lot of companies which I'm working with, especially the startups, they are working on building unique products in the market. But yes, we have a China to beat with our products and innovation, because they are able to produce the products with a lesser price range and in a better quality. So we need to compete with them. That will happen with the entire supply chain being made in India. So yes, we are working on it, but we have a long road to go, still a long road to go.
Absolutely right, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time. Before we end this session, do you have any message for our audience?
Any message? Especially, I want to talk to all the women entrepreneurs who are out there, that women entrepreneurs have a different kind of challenges, because not only they have to manage their professional life, but also they have a personal life to take care of. As a woman, they have more responsibilities, especially if you have a child also. So I want to say to all the women who are women entrepreneur or who are aspiring to be women entrepreneur, that don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your dream. If you have any idea, if you have any product in your head, just go for it. You have to believe in yourself. And sometimes if there is certain kind of negativity which is surrounding you, that if there's certain kind of demotivation, that let it be. Don't listen to that. Believe in yourself, believe in your potential. And as a woman, we are, by genetics, we are multitaskers, right? So so you don't have to worry about anything. You are born, you have all the genes of being a multitasker, so you can do it. You can do it with complete balance. And I am blessed that ways. My family and my husband are very supportive of my business ventures, and they have been supporting me all through my life. So I'm blessed with that. And uh, just go for it.
Absolutely. That is so great to hear, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.